Hey Keith, thanks again for calling me back yesterday and just giving me the chance to put together this quick video for your business to see how I can help you. Again, I live right up here in Rathdrum, Idaho. I specialize in this industry and I help people just like you with their small businesses get to that first page of Google so you can start seeing more phone calls that are going to bring you actual business. So, with that being said, I'm going to be as quick as possible about this because I really don't want to use up very much of your time. I already appreciate you just taking the time to call me back yesterday and giving me the opportunity to do this for you. So, I do hope that it brings you immense value and that you're able to go off and implement some of these things on your own if you'd like. Or if you want my help, then you can reach out to me and I'd be more than happy to sit down with you one on one in person, or we can schedule a call. So, that being said, let's dive in. When it comes to Google, Google takes three things into consideration when ranking companies in their platform. The first thing is content on your website page. The second would be backlinks. And the third are citations. I will explain to you what all of those mean. I'm sure you've probably heard it a time or two from other people like myself, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to make sense of it. So, that being said, what Google does when it comes to the content on your website is they send out their robots and they scan all the words on your website. And they're looking for it to be around the 1,000 to 1,500 range in word volume. And right now you're at about 1,500 on your homepage, so that's great. However, they also look for how you are optimizing your images. So for example, you want to save your images under specific words that people are searching for to find you. So, for example, I'm a customer and I'm searching spray foam insulation Spokane. You want to be found for that word, so you should have that saved on your images. So, I'm not seeing that currently, so that is a change that I do recommend you implementing. This image also does not seem very HD crisp like. It's kind of fuzzy. It doesn't have the highest quality, so I would recommend maybe putting a different image here and adding in some keywords. Outside of that though, I love the design, I love the layout. These ones are saved for some keywords, but I would add Spokane in here because this could be going off into the web to anybody. People over in Kansas could be seeing this for, because you don't have Spokane listed. So those are the changes that I recommend when it comes to content. Now when we take a look at your competitor, Pacific Insulation, their content on their website page is about 645. However, they are taking advantage of those images and they're saving them. Here's one, for example. Insulation Contractors, Spokane, right? So I think that they have this one up here. Let me take a look real quick. Let's take a look at these images. Home wall insulation. See, this is where they should be having Spokane mentioned too. However, they're doing great, but it's not just, you could do all this, but if you're not going out and getting backlinks and citations, it's pointless to even put in any kind of effort on optimizing your website page if you don't have enough backlinks and citations. So that's going to segue us into backlinks. I'm going to dive into that and explain to you exactly what those are. So a backlink is, for example, my husband's a hunter and I like to make elk chili like every fall. Ugh, I love me some elk chili. I know that's weird, but kind of off subject, but I'm getting into that. So I usually every fall I'll look into like the best elk chili recipe. I have a pretty good one, but sometimes I like to mix it up and see if I can find an even better one. So then I'll have these blogs pop up and they're like, this is the best elk chili recipe. Click here and it's gonna give you the greatest recipe of all time. Anyway, I click on that link and that is called a backlink. That link is taking me back to that person's website. So you want to have more backlinks than your competitors. And Pacific Insulation, they have 461 of them and you have 9. I'm not sure who you're working with and if you've been working with somebody for the past year, but you should have a lot more backlinks than this. They should be at least doing 10 backlinks a month for you and focusing on your keywords and getting you more traffic. Because right now you only have one person visiting your website every month, as opposed to Pacific Insulation, they're getting 126 visitors every single month. And when we look at the keywords that they're ranking for right now, like Insulation Spokane, that gets 70 searches a month from people just on their phones looking this up every single month. 70 people are looking that that specific word up, and they're in the second position in Google on the first page, position 2. Here's another one, Insulation Contractors Spokane, 50 searches a month. They're in the second position. So this is what's adding up to all this volume, this traffic that they're getting driven to their website every month. 126 people clicking on their website. Now for you, again, they have 215 keywords. You have 14. So when we click on this, this is where your traffic volume is coming from. You're getting 1 visitor every month from Spray Foam Insulation Spokane, and 20 people are searching this. The reason why you're getting only 1 person clicking on your site out of 20 people is because you're at the bottom of page 1. You're at the very bottom. And the rest of these keywords, you're on page 2. Here, all these are 3 and above. 35, position 35, position 30, 39, so on and so forth. So what I would do in my efforts to help you is I would work on getting you to page 1, increasing this keyword content, getting more traffic on here, increasing your backlinks, because backlinks is like a popularity contest. You want to have more of them than you do your competitors, but it's not just about having quantity. You also need to have quality. So this ties back to that elk chili recipe, right? If I'm searching for Spokane insulation and I click on a link from Papa Murphy's that's sending me to you, that is not going to help your ranking status at all. You want to have links that are relevant to your industry. So have blogs out there mentioning your company in Spokane. Better Business Bureau, that would be a great one to get a backlink from, mentioning your company in Spokane. So that breaks down backlinks. I know this is a lot of information, so hang in there with me. So the other one that I was going to dive into are called citations. This is specific to your Google business profile, and this is what citations, they're going to help you get in that top 3 Google map pack, right? So right here, that's what citations are for. So it's the same concept as backlinks. You want to get more citations than you do your competitors. So for example, let's see, Pacific Insulation right down here. Pacific Insulation. They have 22 backlink or citations, and you're at 8. So you want to get more citations than them. You want to optimize your Google business profile page and start ranking in this top 3. Because Pacific Insulation, for this keyword, Spray Foam Insulation Company Spokane, they're in the top 3 map pack. Spray Foam Insulation Spokane, Washington, here they are again. They're in the top 3 map pack. And Insulation Spokane, Washington, and here they are again, the top 3 map pack. So those numbers that I just went over with you, the 126 in volume just clicking on their website, that doesn't even take into consideration how many phone calls they are getting from Google being in the top 3 map pack. Because a lot of people, they'll just click and call. Right now, it's not giving me that option because I'm on my laptop, but if I were on my phone, there would be a little call icon right here, and I would just click and call. And most people, when they search for services like this, they're just going to look at the top 3 people. This one's a sponsored ad, so you're seeing 4 here, but it's really the top 3. They're just going to click on it and call them, and they're going to basically go with the first person that answers the phone. So I know that was a lot of information. I always try to keep it under 5 minutes, and I always end up being right around 10. So I'm sorry for being a little lengthy, but I do hope that it helps you and that it's valuable. And if you do have any questions, you're more than welcome to call me, text me, send me an email. If you'd like to sit down in person with me and discuss this further, we can definitely do that too. I've provided my calendar link below. Go ahead and give that a click and schedule one of the 3 an in-person meet. We can even do a Zoom call, or we can talk on the phone. All right, God bless you, Keith, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.